Yes, YouTube, what's good? Jermaine here. This is the very first video for this channel. This is a channel dedicated for e-commerce, paid advertising, AI ads, all that good stuff. I've had an e-commerce paid ads agency for the last 6 years now, mainly working with brands in the online business space within the Middle East, UK, US, Australia, throughout the world. And we've mainly been doing their DTC ads, right? So I thought it's about time I created a YouTube channel, documented our results, give out some free value, some free insights on the market, and just share as much value as humanly possible on this channel. My goal is to create a community around our agency to give out free insights, free value, free audits for brands that potentially would want to work with us. So this first video, probably the best way to start a channel is to give a really cool case study of a brand that we're working with based within Saudi Arabia. And I'm going to kind of walk through the results, how we achieved them, and hopefully you guys can gain some insights off the back of that. So without further ado, I'm going to start my screen and we're going to get into the ad account right now. So YouTube, welcome to inside my screen. This is the ad account of one of our brands. I'm going to refresh everything to make sure everything's clear, concise, and obviously authentic. This is a brand that we're working with. Quick backstory on this client. We've worked with this client for quite some time now. They're an e-com brand based within Saudi Arabia. These guys, they really didn't have an online presence, really. They were mainly doing wholesale-based businesses. They were mainly doing like in-store pop-ups, all that kind of stuff within the Middle East. And we kind of approached them with the fact that, look, you're doing a great amount of revenue offline, but we can bring this online. You have great proof of concept already. We just need to share this to the masses and build your data as a business online, right? And this is basically what we did for them. So we really grew them from nothing from an online business perspective. And the result that they're doing now is great. They are still a small based brand or business, but these are some of the results. So as you can see here, done different campaigns where we launched for these guys. The average ROAS that we achieved for these guys was around a 2.5 to 3x. Some of their campaigns here hit a 7.1x, which is great. A 4x return of ad spend, 3x, 2.9, 2.6. We basically tested a bunch of different creatives, and of course we scaled on the winners and what was working the best. We also split tested different landing pages. Now this is very underutilized within paid ads because a lot of brands and a lot of clients and agencies will always send traffic to just the add to cart page or the home page or the collection page, whereas nothing is really built specific for each individual product or each individual collection. What the difference was to achieve these results, especially on the meta side of things, was to build a custom landing page towards the collections that they wanted to sell. And these guys are a cosmetic oud brand, okay? So they sell perfumes, oud, scents, like roll-on scents, all that kind of good stuff, right? We actually built a pretty custom landing page for this client, and of course it's all interlinked with their Shopify and everything like that. And that actually improved our ROAS quite heavily and improved our conversion rates quite heavily. Across the board, we achieved a 3.39x ROAS for this client on the meta side of things. We also run the Google side of things for this brand. As you can see here, cost of purchase isn't too bad. Okay, it's much more cheaper on Google, but we do a lot of mid-funnel to retargeting side of things on the meta ads, and this is what improved. The kind of case study that we're seeing here right now. So you can see we spent 7,300, 300 Saudi Riyal, 11,000, 1,200, 1,800. And the result off the back of that, 13,000, 5,000, 36,000, 1,000, 19,000 Saudi Riyal. Really good returns off the back of this spend for this client within February. So this is the shortest month of the year also. Now, where things get really interesting is where we come across to Google. Now, Google for this client is absolutely crushing it. It's where 70% of the online sales comes from. As you can see here, these guys, they spent 20,000 Saudi Riyal, so a much higher ad spend. And we managed to bring them back out 205,000 Saudi Riyal in revenue for their business. 10.1x return of ad spend just on one platform. Like, that is crazy, right? And the way we did this is not only did we build a great niche YouTube channel for them, but we also helped them with their actual YouTube campaigns as well. SEO-based keywords, keyword searching, bidding against their competitors, and heavily focused on optimizing their performance max-based campaigns. I'm not going to go into the exact nitty-gritty on how we did that within those campaigns, but one thing you guys do need to know, if you're starting and you're scaling your brand and you have ad spend to contribute, YouTube is heavily underutilized, especially on the Google side. Everyone runs to Facebook, everyone runs to TikTok, but Google is really just sitting there. And to be honest with you, it is a lot harder to achieve results on Google opposed to Meta, opposed to TikTok, whereas those platforms are a lot more creative focused, whereas Google is way more technical based. But the returns that can come off the back of it once you do crack it, like we have cracked it for this particular client, a 10x ROAS. Again, I'm going to refresh the screen here. I'm going to go through and there and apply, just so we can all see that these results are crushing and legit first and foremost. Again, 10.1x return of ad spend, 205,000 in revenue we produced for this client, and 20,000 they spent to achieve that result. So really cool case study. Super excited to see where we can continue to scale this brand, as they're now filling up with their stock. They're now happy for us to scale ad spend. So it's a really promising future to see where we can take this brand over the next couple of months, and super excited to see. So yeah, hopefully you guys gained a little bit of insight and a little bit of awareness about YouTube, Google Ads for this particular case study. And any questions, feel free to drop them below or message me on Instagram, Jermaine Francois. Happy to share some insights and ideas with anyone that's looking to grow and scale their brand, their store, through the power of online advertising. So peace out, hope all is well, and I'll see you in the next one.